championship point.
You prefer to...
Good second.
Yes!
Come on!
So happy.
Well done, Murray.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Well, welcome to day 3, I guess.
Yeah.
The Canada trip.
For anyone that's just won Wimbledon and is watching,
Yeah, and if you watch it,
yeah,
well
let's
played.
congratulate them.
Yeah,
So,
well done, Andy. We just
take
say
round of applause.
Yeah, well played.
Okay, so day 3.
We're in Toronto.
Yeah.
Still in Toronto.
Yeah.
And this was a day that I thought I'd take the guys around some slightly less well-known parts of Toronto that I kind of went to quite a bit when I was a student there. Yeah, we went to Kensington Market after going through Chinatown.
Mhm.
It's a bit rainy, unfortunately, which meant we didn't spend much time in the market, but I don't know what you guys thought.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's a cool area.
Chinatown is quite busy, but it's not as touristy as New York.
No, yeah, it's a nice Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Lots of cheap supermarkets.
And then we ate at Sneaky Dee's.
Yep,
Yeah.
the cheap $4 brunch.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Very filling.
Yeah. Very good. Then we went to Honested's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Honest Ed's.
The
Try to
way-
give us a little bit of
Yeah.
a description of Honest Ed's, Jim.
Honest Ed's describes itself as the world's largest bargain store. I don't know if that's true, but it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And
It is huge.
it
It
has,
sells a lot of tat.
yeah, basically
It's like
every
a massive poundland.
Yeah.
everything
Pretty
in
much.
there is terrible, but it's very cheap and can be quite useful.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like a last minute, I don't know, whatever really, that would be have it.
Apart from baseball cards, which they don't sell.
Yeah, unfortunately. They have lots of slogans inside. I don't know if you guys can remember any of them.
Something Honest Ed's. No, I don't.
It claimed that it was world famous,
Oh, yeah.
which I questioned.
As you hadn't
It
heard.
was like a bargain only comes once in a lifetime, sometimes never.
That is one.
Yeah.
Only the floors are crooked.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there, buy something.
After that, we went to...
Look at it.
Yeah, just look it up.
Yeah.
Snakes and lattes after that?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best place in the world.
It is pretty much. Snakes and Lattes is a board game cafe, and we all do quite like our board games.
Yeah.
I'd say there are roughly 1,000 different board games. No, maybe not. Maybe 500, 600.
There's a lot.
Enough to keep
Enough,
you going.
yeah. There are also people that come around and explain the rules to you if you're new to that board game.
Yeah.
Maybe there's people coming down the path.
They give you a lot of advice. And it's,
You can get a coffee or a pint or
Yeah.
some food.
And we played a German version of Ticket to Ride,
Yeah.
which JP won.
Yeah, JP.
Yeah, first time I played Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, played
Yeah.
Set-
and all that.
Settlers of Catan, which I just about managed to scrape a victory.
That was a very competitive
Yeah.
game.
we enjoyed that very. Like Nathaniel played that once before, but
Yeah.
none of us knew. But we thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I
A
think
really good game.
it's a collective decision that someone's going to have to invest in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played Pandemic,
Yeah.
which is a cooperative board game.
Yeah.
With some guests behind it.
Mhm.
They're making their first appearance, and maybe they'll be in the next episode.
We thought that we go for like a cooperative game. The game before got quite competitive, so we thought it'd be better if we remained friends for the rest of the trip.
Yeah.
But we won. Obviously.
Yeah, we
Yes.
beat the game.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
stayed in Snakes and Lattes. We weren't quite sure, but around 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, we could have.
spent longer.
Had we not had other plans, we could have stayed until closing time, which is 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So another like 8 hours. So it's sort of lucky that we did have things planned, but in a way unlucky because I'd have loved to stay a lot longer.
Yeah.
But there we go.
But,
After that, we ate,
Yep,
and then we went to a bluegrass gig.
Mm.
Yeah.
we did. It's at the Transac, which is the originally the Toronto Australia New Zealand Social Club.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's kind of become a not-for-profit arts organisation, mostly with music, and it's all free. And it's I've been to the bluegrass a few times. The band is called Houndstooth. and I think they're very good. But what do you guys think?
I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, it's a shame we had to go. Like, we left halfway through, but it's really good music.
Yeah.
And
We heard.
a very young singer.
Oh yeah.
For One Piece.
A 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get the timing right, but she was 5, so you can't really call it too much.
Pretty spot on,
Yeah.
Future ahead of her.
Yeah.
So it's just
But we're a bit disappointed she didn't sing the one that she was.
Yeah, the last time I saw her, she sang 40 years of suffering, 40 years of pain. But this time,
Yeah,
it was still quite
the reason
good.
it's funny is because it's a 5-year-old singing.
Yeah,
so
I think that was quite clear.
Well, just making sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then
We
went
met
out
up
that
with, just to quickly interject, beforehand we met with my friend Kathleen, who was at the Bluegrass, who then joined us later when we went out of JP Sense.
Yeah. Where did we go? Green room.
The Green Room, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is,
nice.
Yeah, nice atmosphere.
it's a good bar. We sat on the patio and
Had some pictures.
yes, a few other friends of mine from the year kind of came along.
Mike.
Mike and Sarah and Gillian
Yeah.
And then we
and Kathleen Stones.
briefly
I'm
went
not gonna
briefly
that.
went to
That'd
the
be
club.
awkward.
And then we went.
Yeah, we tried to get into some club, but it wasn't open.
Was the dance game or something.
Yeah, they close it when the students are on there, which I hadn't
Yeah.
realised. But we went to the Madison, which is a big pub / kind of bar, quite near where I used to live.
Very strange.
Good.
Clubs in Toronto shut at 2
Yeah,
a.m.
Yeah.
it was.
We
It
got
was.
there about 1:30, so we didn't really have long there.
It was pretty strange because everyone was having a great time, and like there was someone playing on the piano.
Yeah, it was
just-
really
that
busy
was
and
really good.
We were really busy, and then everyone's having a great time. It's like, oh, it's 2 a.m, so we're all finishing. I guess it's just an accepted thing, but it just seemed like a really strange thing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we had our first ever poutine. Well, mine, JP's, and Ian's. Ian didn't have poutine actually, so just mine and JP's. Which was, it was nice. It's basically chips and gravy and like some other
It's the
stuff.
Loads of
equivalent
other
eating
toppings.
lard
Yeah.
or something, like health terms.
But I mean, I'm a big poutine fan, despite its ridiculous unhealthiness. I don't know what you guys.
It's just chips and gravy, really.
It was okay.
We then shot a video diary, whilst not in a complete state of soberness, I'd say, on a sofa that had just been left on the streets of Toronto.
Riddled
Filmed by Kathleen,
with drugs.
our guest director.
Yeah.
And then we spent a long time walking home, including throwing a bottle about, which
Ian made the worst throw ever.
Ian once tried to throw it forward and it went sideways and landed on someone's balcony. So
It wasn't my best sporting moment.
it wasn't his best sporting moment. But yeah, really fun day. I really enjoyed it.
We got to bed about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was day 3.
there we go. Yeah.
Speak soon.
Oh, look at him raising that trophy. Isn't it amazing?